Okay, we've verified that beam is controlling our fixtures in Capture. I'm going to go ahead and turn them off. Next thing to do is get Ableton set up. So I'm going to bring beam down here. Capture is going to live up the top. And now we can open Ableton. So now we've got Ableton open, you can see in the beam window that in brackets it says connected. This means that now we can start using some of Beam's instruments to start programming lights. Now before we do start, I'm going to delete these tracks here, 1, 2, 3. So we're just left with one MIDI track and then this reverb and this delay because we don't need them. And then this view here, I'm going to expand this so we can see it a bit better. Right, so the first instrument we're going to use is called the generic. So if we come out of that, you'll find it in the Beam folder. Open that up. 2.0 devices, instruments, generic. Just drag that on and then you'll see it appear here. This is where we make use of the tag that we made in Beam in one of the previous videos. Under generic, you can see the drop down. It says pointies because that's what we called it. And then you've got these parameters here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to increase these to 12. So we can then have individual control of pans and tilts of each of the 4 lights. So if I give them some intensity, that's going to turn them up. We're then going to select tilt, 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 tilt. So we've got 4 tilts for each of the lights. And then we're going to select 4 pans. Pan. We've now got control of each of the lights, pan and tilts. These other 4 parameters will save for later, but these can basically be assigned to different attributes of the lights, which we can control. Now, keeping the intensity up on the tilt, I'm going to put these to 0.5 and then you're going to see them on Capture. They're going to point to the sky to a home position. So that's the first one, second one, third one, fourth one. And then we're going to do the same for the pans as well. So 0.5, 0.5, and you'll see them turn around. 0.5, 0.5. Cool. So that's all the pans and tilts to the middle. And then we've still got the intensity up by this dial here. It's worth mentioning as well that we do need this one to be selected to dim. Now to start programming the lights with MIDI, we're going to turn the intensity down, hit tab, and that's going to take us to arrangement view. So in arrangement view, we're then going to create a MIDI clip. So Command Shift M, that's going to make you a MIDI clip. And if we go down to the bottom of the piano roll, you want to make sure this button is blue. If you just click it on and off, make sure it's blue. Then in Beam, we can see what the individual notes are for each light. So if we go to C3, that should be the first one. You'll see the first one response. C sharp 3 is the second one, D3, third one, D sharp 3 is the fourth one. With this MIDI clip, if we loop it, we can start drawing in some MIDI notes and they'll start responding.